This is my old PS4 called the PS4 Slim, and I'm going to be testing out the PS4 over a decade later in 2026 to see how good it still is. It's honestly pretty insane just how old this PS4 is, and when this came out, I was only like 9 years old, so yeah, I was really young. Since this is the PS4 Slim though, this was actually released in 2016, so it is exactly 10 years old now. However, if you have the original PS4, so not the PS4 Slim or not the PS4 Pro, just the original, it was released in 2013, so that PS4 is actually 13 years old now. Overall, I have to say the PS4, especially the Slim version, aged very well. It still looks very modern. It does not look very aged at all. It does not look like a 13-year-old console at all. Let me actually grab my old PS3, which was my first console ever, and show you guys how dated that looks. So this is actually what I gamed on as a kid. It is the PlayStation 3, and you can see just how much older it looks. It is not really sharp, it's very round, and it is much heavier and like much bigger than the PS4. So overall, I have to say aesthetic-wise, I actually really like how the PS4 looks. But most importantly, what are the specs of my PS4 Slim? So inside of here, it actually has an 8-core CPU and 8 gigabytes of RAM plus 1 terabyte of storage. So I am honestly very shocked for a console this old that the specs are actually like semi-good. Like they're actually not that bad at all, and especially for having a console like this all the way back in 2016. This was like literally like the peak technology. So even by today's standards, that's not that bad, and a lot of PCs have similar specs to this old PS4. The main issue with the PS4 though is that it does overheat quite a bit, especially the Slim, I assume, because it is just like a smaller version, so it probably doesn't have as much cooling on it. But with the performance and the specs inside of here, we should be able to get around 60 FPS hopefully consistently, and that's in basically every game. And I'm going to be testing out Fortnite, but before we actually test that out and see just how good the 60 FPS feels, I'm actually going to be gaming on a keyboard and mouse with it. What's really interesting about the PS4 is you actually are able to find these for $150 used on places like Facebook and eBay, or you can even, if you have some good negotiating skills, you can maybe get it for close to $100. So what I really want to do is actually test this out as a budget gaming PC. So I have a keyboard, the Razer Huntsman V3 Pro Mini, and I also have a Glorious Model O mouse. So these together are just like any other keyboard and mouse. You can really use any you want. So yeah, like the mouse, it's just a normal USB, as you guys can see, and there are 2 USB ports over here on the front, so we can just plug that right into the PS4 and it will automatically detect it. And then for the keyboard, I'm going to be using my own Elevate Culture coiled keyboard cable. I just like the way this one looks, and of course it is from my own brand, and it just makes any setup looks so much better. So this cable just works like any other cable. It just looks more aesthetic, and of course I absolutely love the way that this coil looks. So all we have to do is plug these 2 in like so, and then we can kind of just twist this. And once we have this connected, all we have to do is plug in the smaller USB-C right into the keyboard like so, and then we plug in the other side of the USB right into the PS4, and just like that, it'll automatically detect it, and we can actually use our PS4 as a mini budget gaming PC. So let's set it all up and test out just how good the PS4 really is in 2026. One of the weird advantages of the PS4 over the PS5 is on the PS4 you actually have a dedicated internet browser. It's literally just called internet browser, and it has like a www. PS5 does not have this for some reason, so I can literally click this and then I can literally just start browsing the internet exactly like I would pretty much on a PC. So on the top, as you guys can see, I can literally use it to search whatever I want. So if I like searched up Word online and I want to do like a school assignment, I can literally just go over here and search it up. And then my mouse is disconnected because I'm trying to have the keyboard. I honestly don't know why, but the mouse actually isn't working. You might just have to use the controller, which kind of does suck. Yeah, the mouse literally doesn't work, even though you can see like it literally is on the top left. My controller is so low battery, but yeah, I can actually click on Word just like this. the controller keeps disconnecting because it's so low battery. But I can literally click on Word, on Microsoft Word, and basically do any of my school assignments right here. On PS4, if you go into your library, there are a bunch of apps you can install too, like YouTube or Spotify. So you can literally use this PS4 exactly like any gaming PC. But the main thing we're really focused on is how hard or how good does it feel the game on it. So this is an old gen console, which means it's limited to 60 FPS only. It at least is able to do that consistently, and feeling the PS4, it actually doesn't feel that hot because I know it overheats quite a bit. But I will say I have been playing on new gen consoles a lot, and it honestly is kind of hard to find the input delay. But on this old gen console, I can really feel like the input delay. It honestly feels like I'm gaming on GeForce Now and playing on like 100 ping. If I try and build though, I am able to build, like do all my kind of basic builds. I feel like I just kind of purposely have to go a little bit slower. Like I can still do a triple edit just like that, but it just does not feel that smooth at all. Like it feels, yeah, I definitely am not that good at all right now. It's 100% playable. Like don't get me wrong, this is better than playing on a lot of like really bad office PCs that don't even get 60 FPS consistently, and it's definitely better than like the Nintendo Switch, which only gets like 30 FPS. But yeah, like I have to be honest, gaming on old gen console is kind of hard. I don't know, this is only creative, and we're at least able to get 60 FPS consistently. But I used to be an old gen console player on like the Xbox One, and in a real game it would struggle to actually hit 60 FPS consistently the entire time. So I'm gonna go into Fortnite Reload and we're just gonna test it out and see how it really is. But yeah, in 2026, so at least 10 years later, I think it is a little bit hard for this console to run. But the fact that it's still running a game like Fortnite, and I mean, it is literally like a 10 to 13-year-old console, it is, I guess, impressive in terms of that. If this was the only thing I could ever game on though, I think I would definitely adjust to it and like get used to it. I can already feel myself getting a little bit more used to it. I just have to like kind of be a little bit slower and like more smooth with my builds, I guess. But let's go in a real game and see just how consistent it really is, because that's where it's like the most important. Real quick before we get into a game, make sure you are using code Vermax just like that. It's really easy, just 6 letters. You just apply that, and let's quickly buy a skin. We have 2,500 V-Bucks. Honestly, this shop is kind of stacked here. I had no idea this skin was even in the game, so let's quickly purchase this. So we got that, there we go. Yeah, I'm honestly gonna equip this. Okay, so I'm loading into Fortnite Reload, and real quick, for 2026, I had a huge update to my website, Elevate Culture. I now sell a bunch of different colors for keyboard cables. I sell a few different mousepad designs, and I've tried to make them as budget-friendly as possible because I have changed the mousepads a little bit, and we also have some new designs and colors. So make sure you check out Elevate Culture with one of the first links in the description, and I also have a ton of wallpapers as well. All right, so of course we are going to be dropping Tilted, and if we're looking at the FPS, you can see as soon as I'm skydiving, it does drop to like 40 to 50-ish. So it definitely is not that consistent at all. It does not feel that smooth, I'll just say that. Okay, there is a kid that just landed outside. I'm honestly just going to make sure I have a good loadout. Oh wait, he's literally above me. Yup, I knew it. I knew it, bro. Dude, this kid's 0 ping. I can't do anything. This kid's literally 0 ping. All right, there are a ton of kids fighting here. I'm honestly just gonna get this real quick. I'm gonna sneak behind this kid. I think this is he's getting shot by an NPC. Yeah, he's right here. He's right here. He doesn't know. He doesn't know. Cracked? Dude. No. I'm so dead. I'm so dead. I can't. This is so bad to play on. I'm so dead to this kid. Dude, I literally placed a wall. You guys saw my wall. Yeah, dude, this, like, the amount of input delay on PS4 is actually insane. I can't play. It's so bad. I hate PS4. This is, like, legit impossible to play on, bro. It literally feels horrible to game on. Like, what am I even playing on here? I just need this NPC kill, bro. These are the only players I can probably kill here. This is so hard. There's a kid, like, right over here. Yeah, yeah, there he is. Yo, where are my bullets going? 1 HP, 1 HP. There we go. Easy. Dude, gaming on PS4 and fighting against real players is like literally impossible. Like the amount of input delay is actually horrible. Gaming on PS4 in 2026, I would just say is definitely not the move at all. Like this is actually not an enjoyable experience. I'm actually curious how many of you guys that watch this video actually play on a PS4. So comment down below if you do, or even if you play on an old gen Xbox, because honestly, if you do, I don't know how you guys still do it, because I used to play on old gen Xbox all the way back in like 2020 when I first got my PC, and it was a huge upgrade getting a PC. And like just going on 60 FPS again, I hate it so much. Like this is so bad. This is literally so bad. All right, there are like 27 other players, so there still are a few players. I'm just trying to look for some easy kills here. Oh yeah, right here. How did I not see him? Easy kill. Oh my gosh, this thing just lasered him. And there's another NPC we can kill above. Let's just get a little bit closer since we have an SMG only. And there's a kid right behind me. Give me this kill real quick. Oh my gosh, and this guy's right on my back. Is this guy sweaty? I might just run. I think this guy's a little bit too sweaty for my PS4, bro. It actually is like so hard playing on PS4. I'm only looking for like easy kills here. We just rotated across the entire lobby just like that. Okay, wait, there's another kid right here. Oh my gosh, bro, what? Dude, how did I just get lasered by him like that? Oh my gosh, I'm so dead. And there's another kid right in front of me. Come on, give me this easy kill. Easy kill. Dead. There we go. Dude, this is... oh my gosh. Like, gaming on PS4 genuinely feels like the biggest, like, disadvantage of all time. Is there another kid? I think there is another kid. I'm just trying to run, bro. I'm just trying to run. I'm legit just trying to run. I'm literally just playing like a nerd. I'm trying to get this win here. We have 5 kills so far. Dude, gaming on PS4 is tough. That's legit what I'll say. This is like actually very, very hard. All right, there's not that many people left here, so this actually is kind of winnable. Like, we might be able to actually win this game here. Okay, that guy, I don't know. Does he look that good? I'm going to try and sneak up on this kid. I'm going to try and sneak up. Let's see if we can actually, like, just sneak up on him and leave. Oh, wait, I didn't even see him. I legit didn't even see him. It's so hard to see. I'm running. I'm just running. I'm not fighting you. I'm not fighting you. I'm actually not fighting you, bro. Oh my gosh, and there's more kids shooting at me. Dude, like, this kid actually is, like, so weird. Like, just let me live, and there's more kids shooting at me. Oh my gosh, I'm actually getting targeted. I'm just gonna heal up. Oh, there's another kid right here. Oh, and that guy actually looks kind of sweaty, so we're gonna run away from him. Okay, we have no more mobility, so we literally used all of ours. I'm just playing this game to win, bro. All right, there's still 8 other players here. We are doing pretty good, though. We're doing pretty decent. I really want to push, but I also want to have a little bit of mobility in case I need to run away from, like, any kind of sweats. I just feel like gaming on old-gen consoles is such a disadvantage. This kid over here, is he good? Let me see how good this guy is. What are my bullets? Oh my gosh, my internet. My internet, dude. Of course, my internet. So if it's not the PS4, then it's my internet, bro. Okay, honestly, this guy doesn't seem that good. I might try and fight this kid, low-key. Low-key, I think I'm gonna try and push this guy. Bro, I literally see you. 17? Okay, this guy is not that good. We could definitely, like, low-key cook this guy. Yup, 13. Okay, he didn't even hit me yet. And he's taking... oh my gosh, this guy on my back. This guy on my back, bro. Yo, chill out, chill out, chill out, chill out. Chill. I'm literally getting double teamed again, bro. Oh my gosh, this is not good. This is not good. I'm just tunneling. We're just tunneling. Let's just heal up. And he got my kill. This kid are literally... okay, I'm gonna have to fight this guy. What? What is this guy? Like, literally, I can't. I'm so dead. I'm so dead. This guy's 0 ping, too. I'm so dead. 50? 50? Oh my gosh. Winnable. Dead. Dead. Yo. Calm down. Let me in zone. How are we alive right now? I just need to heal up. How am I alive? There's so much good loot there, too. What? How did that not hit? 40? My builds aren't resetting. They're not resetting. This is so bad. I actually can't game on PS4. This is so bad. Oh my gosh. What? I'm dead to zone. I'm dying to zone. I'm literally dying to zone. I'm literally dead to zone. Yep, anything kills me. Yeah, gaming on PS4 and the big 2026 is definitely not it. I just died to this NPC and he's about to die to zone too. Yeah, gaming on PS4, I have to say, is actually horrible. That's all I have to say. It actually is so hard to game on PS4 in 2026. There's just so much input delay, and especially if you're gaming on keyboard and mouse, it's just even worse. So keep in mind, I'm saying this as someone who's gamed on new gen consoles and am used to like gaming on just gaming PCs that perform way better. If you only have ever gamed on an old gen console, it might be kind of hard to relate to this video, but I have to say gaming on PS4 or just going back to 60 FPS in general and having this much input delay is literally so hard to get used to. And if you could like save up any type of money to get a new gen console or new gen or just any gaming PC, it'll literally be insane just how much of a difference it is. So I'm not trying to roast any of you guys that have a PS4 or old gen console, because I literally used to game on that for 4+ years, but yeah, it's really hard to get used to, especially in 2026. Again, don't forget, if you guys do want to upgrade your own gaming setup, make sure to check out my own mousepad brand called Elevate Culture. The mousepad sizes will be a little bit different because I'm trying to make them as budget friendly as possible, so many of you guys can actually get them. And I actually should have different sizes as well available for the mousepads. I should have a bigger size similar to this, and then a smaller square size. All of that's getting released sometime early in 2026, maybe by the time this video gets released. So make sure you check out Elevate Culture by searching elevateculture.co like it shows up on the screen, or simply going down below in the description to check it out. If you guys did enjoy me torturing myself for this video, make sure to drop a sub with noties though, and more importantly, remember Jesus loves you, and that's about it. God bless.